I'm really sorry about that. I couldn't resist. Quite a way to join the club, Lewis. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hello, everybody. My name's Marty. We're here at Game Club Central. I'm a member of VPin Hub. We're a conglomerate of virtual pinball streamers that like to have fun. And tonight, we're bringing you a special premiere. And I have a special guest with me. He'll be joining me in just a moment. But yeah, if you were born around the same time I was, when you were a kid, you went home in the afternoons and you watched cartoons, and usually that was Transformers, probably followed by G.I. Joe. But Transformers was more important than Cobra. And, you know, it culminated after 4 seasons into a movie that they killed off our hero, and it shattered all of us. If you're not one of these people, you should leave now. I was shattered. And suffice it to say, Meatball Saucy, a new PUP pack developer, has brought it back to life. Your youth, everything you remember, just as you remember it. It's nostalgia, it's action, and it's more than meets the eye.
In the beginning of our struggle, we thought all was lost. Then, one day, Meatball Saucy brought us all from the darkness to bring the papak we always needed.
Hi! I got Meatball with me. He's over here. You see him? What's up,
Happy 4th
Meatball?
of July, Marty. How you doing?
Good.
4th of July weekend, everybody.
Yeah.
You have outdone yourself with those videos, Marty. I tell you what, those are just phenomenal.
The videos are not over.
Blow me away.
The videos are not over. We have one more video tonight. And,
Awesome.
and you haven't seen it yet. Hey, look! There's a video on my back glass, guys. so many videos. Harry Red,
Wow.
Meatball Saucy.
That is exciting. Yeah, no, it's been a really long time coming. A lot of hours put into getting these clips and everything put together. And you know, Marty, I really appreciate your support and being able to include these epic level of attract videos, one of which you're seeing here on the backlash now.
One?
You know,
There's more than one attract video? What do you mean?
oh, we've got a plethora of attract videos for you.
Oh, I didn't know that. Let's get into it. You can talk and I'll play.
Absolutely.
I'd love to hear your story of what motivated you to do this, what challenges you faced, etc. I leave you the show floor before you start. Thank you, Paladin, for the 100 bits.
Yeah, no, it's so let me ask you a question real quick, and let me ask the same question of the chat. When you hear the word Transformers, what goes off in your head? What's immediately, you know, if you hear Transformers, what happens in your head?
I'll answer for chat until they answer because they can type and I can talk. But you know what I described at the beginning of the stream: sitting down right after school and watching the shit out of cartoons.
Yeah, you know, that is really similar for me. The one thing though, that doesn't matter where I am or what I'm doing, if somebody says Transformers, I hear it, Transformers, right? And that's the thing that just runs in my head. It just immediately gets translated into that. And so really, when I started thinking about the theme for this PUP pack, it really started off with the sound concept and what I really wanted the PUP pack to sound like. You know, I've had some experiences with PUP packs that were, you know, difficult to listen to and play because the sound just was off, the table sounds were off, and everything just didn't quite jive well. So one thing I really wanted to make sure was that we had the sound. And so in order to get the right sound layering and design, I had to start off with the original partially muted ROM that Terry Red had released with the original version of this table. What that did is that gives you a lot of the actual table callouts and table triggers that all fire naturally, but without the music, right? And so you get rid of the music, and then that leaves you open to being able to apply your own music. And so what I wanted to do is have a background song, and obviously the Transformers theme is at the forefront of my mind. Like I said, when I hear Transformers, I hear it in music. So I wanted to have a Transformers theme playing on the table as it's going, and I chose to go with the version from the movie. It had a little bit longer length to it. But you'll notice as you're playing this table, if you play it stock and with these ROMs and with the suggested volume modifications, that the time you're going to hear the music is really when you're not getting call-outs, or you're not getting PUP triggers, or you're not getting table events. It's a very subtle background music that just fills in as you're playing the voids of not things not happening. But the next layer up is those table callouts, and so I wanted to make sure those triggers of the natural ROM and the sound effects can be played, so you can hear the things like, you know, you just got your lane bonus multiplier lit and it's got a call out. I want to hear that. I think they're pretty cool. I think they flow very well. They're very you know, nostalgic to start with. So I think they came through pretty nicely. But they're going to be above the level of the actual background music. The next layer above that is then the PUP trigger. So when the PUP triggers, I do want you to hear the PUP in the video that's playing, and so you get the few seconds of the PUP video playing over the top of what the table triggers are. So if you've got that balanced and the way it's set, I think it comes out as a really nice experience. So that sound was kind of one of the other areas. And then I really had a concept in my mind for what the attract mode should be, all kind of tying back to that theme song. But honestly, I didn't share that concept or thought process. What I did reach out to our friend Smog here to be a part of this pup pack process and author some attract videos. And lo and behold, what does he do? He comes up and reads my mind. But I'm curious, Marty, what was your thought process and your design concept behind those attract videos?
Well, since you were going for the cartoon and the nostalgia, I decided what better way than to get pre-movie cartoon intros and use those for our attract videos. So we have season 1, season 2, season 3, and season 4, which were all slightly different. Season 2 introduced the Dinobots, I believe. Season 3 introduced the Insecticons. So, a little different feel, slightly different music to each one. And then I asked Meatball, can we do rotating attract videos? And he said, hell yeah.
Studying him.
Hell yeah, we can. Hell yeah, we can. And we did.
And they're all the same size, they're all the same length. Should be very streamlined. I will say, ultimately, I kind of rushed one of the 4. And Meatball, I might, when and if you ever update this, I might replace that video because I saw some of the text for, especially the beta testers, went by too quickly.
Okay, I'm certainly open to it. Especially, I assume there will be some feedback and some updates that I may need to make here in the future, but we'll see.
Yeah, if it happens.
After that, I really wanted to have one other focus because there's a lot of things I hear a lot of people say, yeah, I'm not a big fan of pup packs. I want to focus on the table. I don't care about that. And I completely appreciate that. When I play this table and even with this pup pack, I'm not going to see a ton of the actual triggers and the event triggers, but I'm hearing them. And so I know what's going on. But where I really wanted to focus was just as you just did right there. You just drained out and you stopped. I really wanted to focus on the ball drain. And one of the key areas here, and I put a lot of time into this, and I scoured every single episode from every single season and every piece of the movie to find just what I felt were some of the best clips that really epitomized ball drain. And so I've included 26 individual ball drain clips that basically, if you were to turn this table on and continue playing for 8 consecutive games, you'll never see a repeat. Only in the 9th consecutive game will you see a repeat. And then it actually changes the order in which you view them. So it
that's
automatically,
cool.
by having it be an offset number, it automatically starts a different cycle. So, like I said, those people that aren't big pup pack fans, there's something here for you. When you ball out, you got something interesting to look at, and it's very nostalgic. Like I said, I tried to get some of the best instances throughout the series to make it exciting. It's something I really wanted to have go through.
No, I think he made some great choices, and I also saw in the pup pack there's an option for a 4-3 overlay, and there's an option for a 16:9. I chose the 16:9 overlay.
Yeah,
that was
so
cool.
This gives the option. I actually sent this out to the testers with only the 16:9 version. What that effectively does is when the videos play, you see it letterbox. And some people like letterboxes, some people don't like letterboxes. I wanted to give the option for either or. And so that's what I've included to make sure that that's there for the 3-screen users. The 2-screen users, unfortunately, I didn't put an overlay in for you for the 16:9. If there is demand for it, that might be the first update that I push out to try to get the 2-screen users to be able to have that 16:9 aspect ratio and have that. But yeah, no, I was really excited. But speaking of overlays, so one of the other big design choices that I really wanted to go with was to have the overlays and the backglasses and so forth be a transition from just the static attract mode. And actually, as you select which side you're going to be playing, whether it be the Autobots or Decepticons, to actually go through and you hear the transform sound as you ball launch, and it actually will transform the static, no nondescript version or equal version, as I like to call it, into the side that you choose. So you get the Decepticons with your overlay, or the Autobots with your.
Yep. So first game we did Autobots, and now we're Decepticons.
And you just got a ball save, Marty. So I want to talk just for a second about the choices I went for. So ball saves, I wanted to find clips. I didn't do a ton of them, but I because ball save is it stays up in the pop bumpers way longer than it should, and you almost never even have an opportunity for ball save. But the ball save, I wanted to show the Transformers saving humans, but I also wanted to include a Decepticon saving a human, and there it is right there. This is one of the most difficult design choices that I knew I wanted to include, but finding a cut for it to work, right on cue, you pulled it up.
Do you see how I play along with? That's why I said you talk, I'll play.
Perfect design there. That was all intentional, everyone.
Sure, completely intentional.
Let's see, Dax, you have a question. Which version of Transformers table is this? This is the Marcade mod.
Yep.
Available on VP forums.
So it takes the Stern table and transforms it into a Generation 1 table. There's a backlash for it, but it never had a PUP.
And so you actually bring up one of the big challenges that I wanted to talk about. And the fact that this is a Stern table, or based off of the Stern ROM, and the design is from the modern movie concept. Because of that movie, there are a couple of modes in this game, or characters that are character modes that became a huge challenge, right? Because you've got Mudflap and Skids. They don't exist in the Gen 1 era.
Nope.
Blackout in the helicopter version does not exist in Gen 1. And so those modes were very challenging to come up with something. Let's see, how many hours do you think you spent on this? Well, Gramps, I couldn't even tell you. But what I can tell you is that, my wife and kids were not Transformers fans before. They're probably less so now. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you, but many weekends and many in between hours of the day. So
my poor wife has been hearing nothing but Transformers for like 3 weeks now.
Yeah. It turns into a scenario to where you may or may not like or dislike the Transformers theme after we're all done with you. But no, it really is very nostalgic. It pulls on it, and I, no matter how much I've seen and watched these episodes, in fact, right before the show, I snuck in a quick 10-minute game.
I've been playing while I was watching. I'm like, I put this on in the background. I'm like, I started watching it, and I'm like, oh shit, I got a show. Thanks, me, Paul. Hey, you got a question in chat about how many hours you think you put into this. Before you answer, can I thank everybody for the hype train? Say hi, Gusty Gale, and anybody else who came in. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, please, Marty, feel free to just say, shut up, Meatball. I need to tell everybody thank you, because this community is fantastic, and what we do is all for them, and we appreciate it. But, yeah.
Well, and this night is about you and them. So go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, so like I said, to answer your question, Gramps, like I said, I think it was probably a Saturday, Sunday block for a month and a half to get the initial cuts. Probably, a few hours here and there after that. So it's been a lot of hours. Very, very challenging. But I think it's worth it, and I think that everybody is going to enjoy this as much as I do, because it feels, sounds, and looks really great. But yeah, the Mudflap and Skids. So the Mudflap and Skids mode, when you start that, there's some videos that are computer generated. They're not really from anything. They were concepts. They're concept cartoons. And so I use those, and I use them sparingly. There's, I think, 8 to 12 shots within that mode that you're going to make. I think I left like probably a third of those with no triggers and just no videos. So that, like I said, that's how I found that challenge. Blackout was much more difficult because the only thing that you had in Gen 1 was a an old, I think it was they were like headmasters or something like that, or
Yeah, headmasters.
Yeah, something like that. There was some toy where Blackout existed in Gen 1, and so you see it pops up with a picture of the toy, and there's actually that toy has another counterpart to it that it also merges with, and so the start of the mode shows the toy, and the end of the mode shows the full toy with the rest of the playset all merged together. So, like I said, I did the best I possibly could there without breaking too much of the theme and trying to just force it in. So I was really subtle with those, and so they're not super exciting modes from a PUP pack standpoint, but I think all the other characters and modes make up for it. And if by some chance you can make this table get to the God mode, you actually get to see the first victory of Optimus Prime after his resurrection in episode or in season 4. So that video is in there, and it's a great way if you can actually beat the final wizard mode. So good luck, everybody, if you're going to get that clip.
I got you, Gusty. No problem. Hey, most important question. If I tilt, will I see Megatron with boobs? Damn.
It would be really cool if you did, but
we should have put that clip in there. Come on, next update.
I was gonna say Rev 1.2.
We'll have robot boobs.
I'm gonna do a rotating rumble and robot boobs for sure. That is a promise to you and the community.
I can find you more of those. It was Transformers, Gusty Gale. You missed it.
Yes, it was. We
had a whole pre-show with Transformers. It was bad in such a good way. We're going to play it again. I'm trying to stretch the night out until Manu starts tonight at 11. I don't know if I'll make it. 2 hours is a long time.
For a PUP pack, for sure.
Well, and we want you guys to see this PUP pack for yourself. I just did like 12 ball loss, and so Manu tonight, as he described to me, let me turn this down a little bit. Manu's going to be in Lake Tahoe, and he's going to try to remotely control his PC. I told him not to do that. I said, that sounds frustrating. You're in Lake Tahoe. You're on vacation. Don't do that. But he's going to try, and he's going to stream with Surreal and do something. So Manu's hoping to stream tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern. Anyways.
Something. That sounds exciting.
Yeah, something.
It's always better than nothing.
Yeah. But back to Transformers. So you guys, if you want to get this table, you can get the table separately. The PUP pack is what we're celebrating tonight. I'll get you a link to the table. 1 second. Go ahead, Meatball. Anything else?
Yeah. I'm just trying to think. So for those of you that do have a full DMD, there is also a custom DMD. And so those of you that are familiar with Terry Red's Transformers for the original Stern, there is a segment there that has cool text. I've integrated that into a DMD underlay that also transforms along with the overlays for the Backlash. So there's some cool little add-ons that you get with the three screen full DMD. And so that is also one of the additional features. The one thing I will note specifically with regards to that is that for those of you that use Pinup Popper and you have a normal tendency to force on a DMD underlay to populate that, in order for this PUP pack to work, you will need to turn off the force on for that particular plan. So just a quick public service for that. The other new thing that just came up, so just be aware that when this does release on VP Universe, it is going to release in a 5-piece segment. So it's a zip file that has been broken up into 5 pieces. You will need all 5 pieces to be able to unzip or unrare this archive. I apologize for that. best I could do. I was having some troubles getting the upload to work properly for VP Universe, but I figured you would prefer to have it with 5 downloads than not have it at all.
Yeah. And a lot of the pup packs they host outside, like on Mega, and just put a link there because of that. So.
Yeah, and if there's a mega link that they need me to upload to, I will to adjust it. Like I said, I wanted to try to at least get it up in the very, very near future so that.
I just know what I've seen, like the Team Tuga pup packs. They're always a mega link.
Yes, and that is the other option. Like I said, but wasn't sure if Team Tuga is supporting their own mega site and if they've got that up.
I don't know either.
So, yeah.
Joe Picasso, are you here? I know Hawkeye is out eating dinner at the moment, but Joe's not here. Okay. We'll find out, but I don't think it's a big deal. I've seen them that way as well, Meatball, where they're parts. So just download all 5 parts, guys, and
you're good to go.
You're good to go. Ball lost. It's a Dino box.
I'll save.
The one thing I didn't do per your instructions, just because I ran out of time, was the star screen setting.
Yep. It's really loud, isn't it?
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, so you guys, there are in the instructions, there are a couple of table tweaks that once you download this Marcade mod table from VP Forums, you will want to open it up in the editor. There are a couple of sounds that are extremely loud and extremely annoying that you want to either turn off. While I like Jazz, he's a great character. Having him say, "Okay, Decepticons" or "Decepticreeps," whatever he says, over and over and over, just drives into your head.
Now, Meatball, what I'm about to say is a joke, so take it as that.
Do it.
Everybody, the instructions included with the pump pack are written by Terry Red. It's a 7-page document which is going to tell you how to set up this pup pack. Just kidding. Meatball wrote a very cool one-sheet cheat sheet. It tells you exactly what to do. He gives you the muted ROM. He tells you what to do in the VP alias file. He couldn't have made it any easier. So thank you, Meatball. That was a great little cheat sheet.
Thank you. Yeah, like I said, I wanted to try to have everybody be able to repeat the sound and experience that I can get. And so, like I said, I do thank Terry Red very much for allowing me to modify this pup pack. But that is the only permission I got. I didn't get table modification permission. So if you want to get the same experience, you do have to make some edits on your own. But again, like Marty said, hopefully it's self-explanatory.
It is.
And, we'll be watching the downloads, and if there's legitimate questions, we'll try to get you answered.
But brave squad of soldiers.
We're gonna have one-off things here and there, but they'll be related to specific setups, not
in different countries around the globe.
Yep, and I'm totally okay with that.
Were you just auditioning your service for voiceovers?
It could be Pinball Grams. With the AI these days, all you got to do is just get marginal, and the AI will take you the rest of the way.
Yep. Sorry about the kitty.
That's okay. We all love kitties.
He's a transformer.
No, kitty, that's my cheesy poofs.
His name is Gugamus Prime. Hi, buddy. Nobody wants to see your butt. Nobody wants to see your butt. Hi. Oh, okay. Right on the middle. At least you're not on the flippers. That's fine. That's okay. We're here to see the pup pack. Oh no.
That reminds me. So one of the areas that I did take some creative liberties with is the Allspark cube. When I think about the Allspark and what it was in the movies and so forth, obviously we don't take it off the game, we don't take it out of the RAM or out of the ROM. But I think of the Allspark as the matrix of leadership. So that's where I went with that particular trigger and what I wanted to show off with that. Because everybody loves the matrix of leadership.
Oh yeah. I was trying to get the matrix of leadership going for you, but I can't see it. It's covered by the cat.
You had Optimus Prime multi-ball going. You got mud flaps and skids going, and you're rocking at the moment.
Thanks to Guggenheim. I couldn't do it without him. Oh shit! I love you, but you need to go away. The bad kitty. He means well. Now he's gonna be all over my shirt. So Meatball, I'm gonna stall for 20 more minutes, and then we're gonna do that thing that you and I talked about, and then we'll let everybody else in on that thing that you and I talked about.
The thing.
Yeah, I told you at a certain time we would look at a thing because somebody would be around. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
So.
The thing.
Yeah, the thing. And for those of you that are nice enough to stick around for the whole stream tonight, right before we end the stream, I'll show you what's coming Sunday. You're not gonna want to miss it.
If you don't mind, I'm actually gonna bail out and watch the rest of the stream and enjoy it as a member of the audience, if you don't mind. All right. Mm-hmm. It was great seeing everybody here. I'm again not leaving. I will be joining you in chat here momentarily to watch this. Just because I don't get to watch it very often. I'm playing it more.
Well, and if you guys still have questions for Meatball, he's here. Just ask away, and he'll reply in chat.
All right. Thanks, Marty.
No, thank you, sir. Have a great night.
You too.
I'll talk to you in chat. You hear that subtle music? Watch the backlash transform. I did. Gramps, thank you. I got your present. I'm sorry. Very distracted today, Gramps. Gramps, I got a gift from you today for my birthday. Thank you. You're top banana in my book, Gramps.
We know not where it comes from.
Fear not, Megatron. Cybertron shall remain as you leave it.
I got 2 bags of Jelly Belly Top Banana. I'm still finishing off the other 2 bags he sent me. They're good. But I'm the only one that'll eat them. But Grant would be happy to know those are helping me on the hand-to-mouth thing quite a bit. So thank you.
Only that it holds the power to create worlds and fill them.
All right. We finishing Transformers.
Gentlemen, the president.
Meatball sign flipper. I like that idea. No, it's not the foot and mouth thing. I can't solve that stuff, Block. I've tried. I've tried. I'm an offendatron. I'm an offendatron. I tried to tilt the table earlier to see Megatron's boobs, but it didn't work out.
But like all, wanted it for good, others.
It's time to get down, says Jazz.
Dead aliens. Massive depth and pressure.
I appear to have some sounds in my SSF, so I need to go look at a few things. Because I also was testing a Transformers table for somebody. No, nothing. But see, I can show robot boobs on Twitch. I can't show, like... I love this pup. I can't show, like, barbed wire unedited. Because that pup pack is full of Pamela Anderson.
Welcome back.
Lots of Pamela Anderson. Heaping mounds of Pamela Anderson. So much. So much stuff. Well, Meatball, I saw somebody, they were in the green, and I messaged them, and then all of a sudden they went away. So we'll have to give it a little longer. I'm still a little early anyways. Oh, man. Man. What do you think of the pup? Pretty amazing. The transforming pup. That's what I thought was ingenious. It reacts differently depending on which side you choose. And then the progression you make can change things too.
I am Optimus Prime.
Let's do it.
Yes, Skywalker, take him. He is going to be
P. Anderson? My girl. You know.
Myers, are you?
Oh, shit. Right when I lit the multipliers. Do you remember the movie when Spike said the first curse word we'd ever heard in a Transformers cartoon? I think he said, "Oh shit." I don't remember exactly, but I think that was it.
Welcome back.
So watch the back glass. We get Megatron and his cohorts, but it still has the Autobots. But wait. Oh! Oh, wait. Wait for it. Oh, it's purple. What happened? What happened there? Oh, my text changed too. It's not red anymore. It's purple and yellow. What's up with that? It's like the Insecticons and the Constructicons took over or something. I don't get it.
Gentlemen, the president is ordered Sector 7 to be terminated. And the remaining
Is it? Pamela's birthday? But Ed, when you play real pinball from time to time, do you notice yourself getting better because of virtual?
Find it before Megatron.
I find it very similar for me. Like, I have some great balls with real pinball, and then I have some horrible balls. Okay. Yeah, I have. I know I have. And usually it's when I'm by myself at this place called Brewdog. But they got like 6 pins there. And I can just keep turning tables over and over and getting free credit, so it's fun.
3-1. Gang up.
The stress of streaming while you play, that's a little much. I see where I don't know how some of these guys do it, but I guess with the Nat Legends, you don't have the same dimensions, so you're moving from a tinier... I don't know, I couldn't see that being that different, though.
Not on my watch.
Bonus.
If the Decepticons find the Allspark, use its power to transform Earth's machines and build a new army.
That was close. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
I know Ray will stop your squirming for a while.
Not the science, it's the speed. I'll tell my wife. Thank you, Ed. I'll let her know. All right. I'm gonna make an executive decision here. I'm gonna play one more game, and then we're gonna make a call. I love jazz. All right, we're on Ratchet. One more. Now we're on Ironhide. Now we're on Mudflap. Now we're on Bumblebee. Now we're on... So, how was your day? Oh, shit. Remind me not to look up and ask you how your day was when the ball's coming back. I thought it was going to stay in the pops a little longer. Don't you dare drain on me.
Come on, let's go in.
All right, we got Bumblebee.
Multipliers are lit.
We got multipliers lit. Let's actually finish a mode. And it's our buddy, Bumblebee.
It's me, your pal, Bumblebee!
It's him, my pal. Bumblebee. I know. Really bad, Meatball. I'm a little distracted over here. We're gonna play 2 games, and then I'm gonna make the executive decision. That... you're making me look up each time, bastard. No, they don't have them, Ed. It upsets me often.
What you're about to
Welcome,
say?
Laserbeak. Unlike some of my other warriors, you never fail me.
That one wasn't my fault. No. No, Graham. Hold that thought, Graham.
Welcome back.
Ugh. Alright. This is it. This is the game. This is the game. I know you do, Graham.
Before time began, there was the... We know not where it comes from.
Gramps, you're making me squirm. Knock it off. Oh my lord. Wow. Well, that's a good one. That was a good one. And there's Megatron saving a human.
Only that it holds the power to create worlds and fill them with life.
That was a fun looking game, Herb. That wrestling game? That was cool. I'm not a huge wrestling guy, but like the old N64 games. Alright. So, here's the thing. Meatball is ready to give you this PUP pack now. It's awaiting stuff and things. This is almost like last night, but we're in a better, or not last night, Wednesday night when we did X-Files. It was waiting in the queue. It didn't get approved until the next morning. Tonight, though, I have a contact. It's a secret contact, okay? And he said he'd be home about 10 or 11 Eastern, give or take. So that is anywhere from now until an hour from now, give or take. It's Friday night. Somebody's out having a good night, you know. Hi, Pirate. Sorry, Pirate. The intro went off right when yours went off. So, while I'm streaming, if it goes live, I'll see it and I'll let you know immediately. If for some reason I end the stream and it hasn't been uploaded yet, please know that it is uploaded and it's just waiting approval. And it should be by the time MPT3K goes live. I gotta be honest, I can't go another hour, so... And I don't want to show you the entire PUP pack. I want you to see it. I've seen it. I've seen a lot of it. And I showed you way too many of the ball losts tonight. Hopefully you weren't watching. Sorry, Meatball. You win some, you lose some. That's pinball. No, you did great. I just showcased you. And if you guys noticed, I also, after the second play, I switched to the 4:3 ratio. So the letterboxing is all gone. Pretty cool. cool. Thank you, Hawkeyes, Smog, Herb, Paladin, Ed209, Burt Macklin, Pirate Pones Ninja, and Dr. Nobody for testing this pup pack. Thank you to Terry Red for providing the framework and ability to make this. Thank you to Meatball for creating something incredible from all of our childhood that brings us all back. Yes, there will be cartoons tomorrow. What I don't know is if we'll have an evening stream. If we do have an evening stream, I have something fun planned for you. We already watched Transformers the movie, but I think I have something for you. Now, with that said, would you like to see something else? I have something I can show you if you'd like to see it. But only if you want to see it. I don't want to give you stuff and things if you don't want to stuff the things. So Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, we are premiering a table here. It is a VPX original release. It's going to blow you away. And it's going to blow you away. Sorry, strike that. Reverse it. I screwed that up. I totally screwed that up. No, it's not Demolition Man, if anybody's wondering, because that wouldn't be original. And no, it's not Die Hard, because that's a Christmas movie, and we all know that, right? Right. That's right. That's right. Missed it by that much. So, be on the lookout for this pop pack. Come back Sunday. We're doing Pinline, which is our pinball help show. I think I've scheduled that for 1:30 p.m. Eastern. That way the UK folks can come, you guys can come, and I have a half hour in between that and what I'm about to reveal to you. So, without further ado, I revealed to you what we are bringing on Sunday. I hope it works. Oh my God, Volcan's finally coming out. That's fucking awesome. If you don't know what Volcan is, it's a steampunk original virtual pinball table that, I gotta be honest, it's gonna blow you a freaking way. I very sincerely appreciate you coming tonight. I hope you had fun. I really hope you come Sunday, because I'll have not just one, but both of the main authors of Volcan with me. It's One Vox and Okusan. They've brought you such classics as Bounty Hunter and Unreal Tournament and so much more. Again, thank you for coming. We're going to head over into the Stratosphere